Hello, welcome to our channel. My name is James. You've landed in DoorTech Direct shopping channel, and I'm here today to tell you a little bit about security cameras and home security cameras. In previous videos, we've reviewed a whole host of different types of cameras, including these beautiful things here. These two from LaxiHub and these two from Arenti, and these vary. The white ones are 1080p and these are 2K. In other videos, you've seen what the resolution's like, how to set them up, etc, etc, etc. Today, what we're here to talk about is Arenti's 2K home doorbell camera, and this bad boy, it comes with night vision, two-way audio. It's battery powered, so you don't need an electrician to wire it up. So we're going to open the box up, see what's in the box, see how to set this thing up. We'll have a quick look at the app, and then hopefully that will guide you with your decision-making process. As ever, if you like what you see, please remember to like and subscribe, because your votes do count. So without wasting any more time, let's crack on, get this box open and see what's inside. Eventually managed to open the box. Look at this. Woo! Fantastic. Right, so when we get this open, hopefully there's going to be no more. Do you know, there's more sellotape. And this is the nice, neat little white box that this thing comes in. Let's give it a little shake. And again. It's like I'm cooking something here, isn't it? So we've got the box open. This is the first time that I've actually opened one of these cameras, so we're all learning here. So you get a little Arenti security sticker that you can stick in the window of your house or wherever. There's a user guide here, quick user guide. Just has all the usual bump in it, the contents of the box, description of what each element is. We might need to refer to this later, but what I'm hoping is that this is so intuitive that we don't need to refer to this at all. So if it is as easy as the other cameras, that's great. Next thing we've got is a little doorbell chime that looks like this. There is a sort of a USB key here. It appears that that's battery powered as well. Looks like they're 3 AA batteries, so your standard type of batteries. We have USB plug adapter. We have a USB cable with a micro USB connection on the end of it. We have some batteries, they go with that. We have some screws and fixings to install the doorbell. Then we have the doorbell itself. So if we take this out of the box and pull this out of the protective packaging, notice there's a few more bits and bobs in here. What do we have? All right, we have 2 little foam strips. We'll put those there. We also have an Allen key. This is the doorbell itself. It does feel quite substantial. There's a protective coating on the outside. It has some weight to it. It feels nice and solid. It has an attachment here that seems to come off. I'm guessing that this is the wall plate or the wall mount. So when you want to install this to your wall next to your front door, I'm guessing. Not hitting the camera on the table. If I can come off. Ah! Fucking hell. There's a little fixing screw at the bottom, which actually gives you access to your fixing plate for the wall or wherever you choose to mount the camera. And as you can see here, there's some points that you screw through. These 2 points here I'm indicating. That fixes this to your door or the wall adjacent to your door. And then you simply, when you've charged this up, you can then drop it on. So the doorbell itself, like I said, it does feel quite substantial. It's a nice solid doorbell. It looks pretty good as well. I like the gunmetal grey finish to it. Looking at this, there is an option, should you wish to have this as a powered option. So if you want to run an electrical current to it, you can do. However, we're just going to work on the basis that we're using this specifically for battery power, and that's how it's going to be set up. Okay, so what we're going to do now is take the USB cable, and we are going to plug this into the bottom of the doorbell camera. So you can see that here is where you can actually get access to the SD card. So if you want to have storage on here, or if you want to plug it up to charge it up. Now, I will say that with these doorbells, you get 6 months of cloud membership. So any sort of footage is stored in Arenti's cloud, and you don't have to pay for that for 6 months. And then after 6 months, there's a subscription service that you can pay for. So we're going to get this plugged up now, and then we're going to see if we can get it registered to my phone and to the Arenti app. Now that we've plugged this up, you can see that there's a red light flashing. The other thing to point out is that there is an on and off switch. If I just unplug that again for a second so you can get a close up. So what I made sure of was to set that switch to on, just to make sure the doorbell's on. We're just going to go through the setup of the phone app, and you can see that on the app there is a little plus sign in the top right corner here. So if we press that, we're then going to try and find the product, so the Arenti doorbell. So if we click on doorbell, and we can see the doorbell here. So I'm just going to press on that. And then it says, please follow the instructions, manual to power on the device. Please place the camera and phone close to your router for the best signal. We press next. Press the bell button and tap next. Using the supplied reset pin, reset the device, wait for the LED indicator to flash red and tap next. I'm just going to see where the reset button is. So you can see here, a little white button there. And we're going to wait until we see the LED indicator flash red. Then we press next. I'm going to attach to the network. And then it says, please remove all film from the lens. Tap next to show a QR code. And I'm just going to show the doorbell the QR code. And that's now made a notification. So it says notification tone heard. And that's your doorbell set up now. So as you can see from the screen, there's Declan. Say hello, Declan. And here's my ugly face. And obviously there's the camera as well. So this is all set up now, ready to use. Some of the things that I will show you on the app is that there is two-way audio here. So if someone was at your house and they rung the doorbell, you'd be able to talk to them. This is going to echo, by the way, because the camera and the doorbell and the phone right next to each other. So the question is, now this is set up, if we get a call or someone's there to deliver a parcel at the house, what happens? So if I press the notification button, you can see that what happens is it actually phones me. This is really cool, I love this. And it shows a photo of who's at your door straight away. So then you can simply press the call answer button to have a conversation with whoever's at your front door. So that is a really, really cool little feature. I love that. Next thing that we're going to have a look at is setting up the chime. So this is the chime here, and you can see that this seems to be just like a small little speaker. There's 3 buttons on it. One that looks like a settings cog, one that has sound, and one that has like a musical note. So I'm assuming you can change the different type of chime you can have by pressing that button. In order to configure this little chime, we've loaded it with 3 AA batteries that are supplied with the camera. And then what we simply do is we press this little settings cog here for 2 seconds, which then causes this to flash red slowly. You can change the different types of sounds or chimes that you want, or the volume, by pressing these 2 buttons. So now let's see what happens when I press this doorbell. So you can see obviously the chime's set up and working now. It's loud enough, I think, for anyone. You can also see that there's a notification that's popped up on my phone. So if I put in my code, you can see that what it actually does is it takes a photo, sends it to your phone as a notification, so you can see who's there, and then you have the ability to have a conversation with whoever it is at the time. So it's obviously just loading up. You can now see the screen, you can hear my voice on the other end as well. So it couldn't be easier. It's fantastically easy. This is a nice quality, substantial device. It's incredibly easy to install this device as well, providing you put the case on the right way. And yeah, it can be easier. So really happy with that. It also marries up with all of my other cameras as well that I have set up. So if I want to have a look at all of my cameras all at once, then I can actually use this app to access them, and I can scroll through all the different screens and all the rest of it. Some of these are deactivated, which is why it took a little bit of time to log on. And I can also, if I want to, I don't need to wait for someone to phone me. If I want to just see what's going on, then I can just click on the camera on the app, and then that will take me straight through to this camera here. Then obviously you can see my ugly mug again. But yeah, from what I can see, this is like a really decent quality little camera. 2K, is certainly good enough for what you want. It does have night vision, and obviously it has two-way audio as well. So a great little doorbell camera. Really nice, feels quality, it's solid. It's got night vision, two-way audio. This thing has 6 months cloud membership. It's suitable for all types of weather conditions, so it doesn't matter if it's raining or snowing or windy or whatever, this thing is still going to work. The chime couldn't be easier to set up. What I will say, which is really important to keep in mind, is when you have a Wi-Fi camera, if it's an outdoor or an indoor Wi-Fi camera, the picture quality and resolution can be affected by the speed of your Wi-Fi and your broadband bandwidth. So it's important to keep that in mind. Obviously, if you've got a decent broadband connection and decent Wi-Fi, then the picture quality and the resolution won't be affected. But yeah, great product, very easy to use, very intuitive. The chime was incredibly easy to set up as well. This is the doorbell camera. It's available now at Doortech Direct from only £58.71 inclusive of VAT. We do have these in stock and don't have any issues in terms of availability of the product. It's highly recommended. It's certainly competitive against the likes of Ring, Eufy and other cameras. So hopefully this video has been of some assistance to you. If you do need any assistance with your purchase, please feel free to contact our customer service department using the email address or the telephone number located at the end of the video, and they'll be delighted to help you with your purchase. Until then, thank you very much for watching this video. Please again remember to like and subscribe if you like what you see. Thank you for watching.